Velja any offers yet? Bro, didn't I tell you? Literally three LEC teams wanted to get me for summer split. I was like, nah. Casual wanted me out. I was like, nah, I'm staying. Sorry, Casual. But yeah, I'm not sure for the next year, but yeah. I'd rather stay in Los Ratones. Los Ratones. You know, I'm so good at like 3 LEC teams wants me for summer. It's crazy. I know, chat. It's fucking crazy, but yeah, it's like that's just me. You know, I'm just too good. What should I say?
That's the clip, and Velja was talking about 3 LEC teams being interested in him. There have been some people in the comments saying that perhaps this guy is lying, but I don't think that's true. It's totally believable that 3 LEC teams would be interested in a jungler that won EMEA Masters or at some point like has been really good, right? Because this was before they won, because he said that the teams were interested in the past tense. But still, their roster has been doing very, very well. They won their whole league twice now, and they won spring, winter EMEA Masters. They won spring, and so it makes total sense that some teams would be interested, right? But definitely not the top teams. So let's look at the Sheep Esports transfers here. We can see, I personally don't think Fnatic would be interested in Velja. Same with the G2. Giant already locked Isma at the beginning. Same with KC, Movistar, Koi, right? So these 5 teams already had a jungle locked. And then we have Team Vitality Linsas was already locked with the roster. So it kind of leaves us with 4 teams that were looking to change their jungler. I'm not sure about Team Heretics and what they are doing. That's like the enigma of this offseason. We don't know anything about them so far. They might just run back the same roster. I mean, they were doing pretty well with what they had. But basically, 3 out of these 4 teams are probably the teams that Velja was talking about. So was it, was it BDS or was it Team Heretics? I'm not quite sure which one of those 2, but I would be almost 100% sure that it was NAVI and SK, because both of these teams are looking to replace their jungler. And SK Gaming originally wanted to keep Bukata. So actually it might have been NAVI, Team Heretics, and Team BDS. Or it could have been like NAVI and Team BDS, and after Team BDS managed to land Bukata, maybe SK Gaming then reached out, or something of that sort. But basically, we have NAVI, SK Gaming, BDS, and Team Heretics. So to address the first situation, no, I don't think Velja is lying about this. He's like rage baiting a lot with what he's saying, right? Cracking a lot of jokes, but this sounded pretty sincere. No sarcasm there or anything, and I think it makes total sense that you'd want to get a solid jungler, right? Like we saw in Los Heretics, there's Douglas. He already played in LEC for Team Vitality for a bit, and it would make total sense if NAVI, SK Gaming, even Team BDS or Team Heretics, like any of these 4 teams, if they wanted to pick up Douglas, I would totally understand, and that would be totally reasonable. And I think Velja is around the Douglas level, probably maybe better even at this point after getting so much, let's call it coaching from players like Cadril, Odoamne, Nemesis, Reckless, Crowny, right? Like you can definitely see in Los Ratones how Velja and Baus are really stepping it up, and they are really becoming better and better players. You can see the little shifts in their play styles, and they're starting to think a little bit more about what they do, and it's really starting to show. I mean, I think there are times when the roster looks a bit shaky, but then they lock in, right, and they just win everything. So me as a supporter of Los Ratones, this makes total sense. To address the second claim, people are like, yeah, well, why didn't you take an LEC spot, right? And then it just makes total sense why he wouldn't get it, because this is not like G2 is asking you to join their team, or like possibly KC, Koi, or Fnatic, right? Like the four big teams in LEC. This is the bottom of the LEC teams asking to join their team. And currently you can just stream, probably make more money with streaming and your Los Ratones salary in Los Ratones than any LEC team. You can also stay home, right? In LEC you would have to like basically be present there and then play from some apartment or gaming house or something like that. And you already are in the biggest team in the West, right? Like the if you take all the players watching, right, through Cadril, through the official broadcast, through Nemesis, Baus, Reckless, right? Like these games are watched by so many people. Then all the co-streamers, if you add that up, like you're like the most popular jungler in the West right now, technically, right? Like there's so many eyeballs on you. The popularity, like you want to stay on Los Ratones. Like every single player. I don't really see an argument to leave, even if like top 4 team in the LEC would invite you. Although that would be definitely something to think about and definitely like more different. But I think this is just the best decision for everyone in the Los Ratones to just stay in the team, right? And then we'll see what's going to happen next year. Maybe they will somehow manage to actually go to the LEC, and that would be actually the sickest thing for the league, right? I mean, just see what's happened after KC joined, what happened after MCOY joined. We have G2 Fnatic, the two giants that have been there almost since the beginning, right? So I think if perhaps it would be really cool if we could get like maybe 2 more spots, and we would have a league that has Los Ratones in it as well. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this, whether it's deserved, whether Velja should have left, or your thoughts and feelings about the situation. Go check out his stream and support the whole Los Ratones, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.